Hey, how you guys doing out there? Today is launch day. AMD fans, another time for you folks to rejoice. That said, the first card we're going to look at today is one by our friends over at XFX. This is their new R7770. Now, what this card is basically a mid-level gaming card. And all the cards are basically the same in some respectives. All the cards are based on the 28 nanometer process. All of them are going to have 1 GB of GDDR5 memory with a 128 GB memory interface. This isn't going to change on any card. Every card has 640 stream processors and 40 texture units. Now, this is going to be the same on every card you see on launch day. Where the cards are going to differentiate is in their overclocking, their features, and their warranty. Now, the XFX Black Edition we're looking at, it's the super overclocked edition. It features a higher core clock, a higher memory clock, ghost technology, and double dissipation cooling. That said, let's jump in and take a closer look at the card, see how it runs, and at the end of the day, see why you would want to buy this card and put it in your system. Just taking a look at the card, you guys can see that it's smaller than most cards that you see in the market, which means it'll fit in probably almost any case out there. Another thing I want you to take note of, this is really a card that's been hand-picked or a golden sample from XFX. They only use the top 1% of all GPUs that are capable of reaching maximum overclock speeds to bring you this card. So you see there's 2 fans on top, nice silver mesh on the side. It's got great cooling on it. The 2 fans are the double dissipation cooling. It also has their ghost technology. Like all of the 7770s, it's built on the 28 nanometer process, has 640 stream processors and 40 texture units. Now, here's where the card has some differences. This card comes to the market with an 1120 megahertz core clock. The standard reference is 1000 megahertz. It also has a 1300 megahertz memory clock. The standard is 1125. It has 1 GB of GDDR5 memory, 128-bit memory bus featuring PCI Express 3.0. How well this translates in performance, we probably won't know until Ivy Bridge comes out, but right now it's still at least a good feature. And as we spin the card around, let's take a look at the rear I/O. This one has 2 main display ports, 1 HDMI, and 1 dual-link DVI. This is pretty much standard on all the cards I'm seeing. If somebody changes this, maybe down the road we'll see a difference. That said, let's jump in and see how this card performs against the competition. That's pretty much what it was like when I ran this card. Which is a really good thing if you get what I'm saying. I could not really hear this card at all when it was running. It ran so cool that when I went up and actually touched the cooler on it, it was actually slightly cold. So right off the bat, I'm going to say this card runs extremely cool, extremely quiet. Takes almost no power and is coming to the market at $179. Plays all the games there are. You guys even saw it at Battlefield 3, almost 30 frames per second. That's pretty damn good for a card that's coming in at that price point. With all the great cooling, the warranty from XFX, at the end of the day, I really have to say that the R7770 by these folks is a solid editor's choice card. Take care, you guys.